The temperatures outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and the Arizona Cardinals. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10. His counterpart, the Cardinals, Jonathan Gannon. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from Glendale. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Cardinals come out. They are led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The #1 overall pick in 2019. The 7th year for Murray leading the Birds.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball.
Nice.
Coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Murray.
Oh.
Got room past the 35.
Come on.
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. So from the 39,
here we go.
they come up on 1st and 10. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
At the 46-yard line, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action with Murray. He's going to run it. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Now, Murray on the bootleg. He'll take off again. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Murray to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook.
Oh, come on.
Very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. This opening drive.
Come
on.
on.
Work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Connor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, will he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the whole
come on.
It's the big
Shoot.
plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And
Run backwards.
generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. The shotgun snap to Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Third down and 3. 180. From the gun, here's Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Here's Abdullah. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. Here's a run with Abdullah. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they come up to face third and 5. That one into the hands of Atwell. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Set to go now on first and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Rams.
A run here with Abdullah. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That is caught. And the Rams are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. Abdullah is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point from Cardi is good. And the Rams come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Cardinals offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Murray.
Nice.
Gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray.
No.
By Simi Falco.
Oh, he got it.
That's his first
No.
reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And the Cardinals first down.
First down throw for Murray. Pushed out to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. On the handoff, it's Connor. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 48.
Working out of the gun, Murray. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jared first. He's been hard to handle, to say the least. That's now 3 sacks, 3 in the first half. On play action, Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to...
Nice, nice.
To him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. Rams offense and Devontae Adams heading back onto the field. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wide. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the ground, Abdullah. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Stafford.
Oh, come on.
Set up for Abdullah.
No.
Not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and they
Loss of
lost
6.
yards on the play. Third and a long way to go. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. Back left side, that's the tight end, McBride. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Murray now on 2nd down. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. To throw again is Murray. And he'll just throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Matt Prater for the Cardinal field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It leads to
Second and 10. Back to throw is Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take on the Colts in the AFC South. And it's Dontavian Wicks. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. It's a 48-yard touchdown. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's last year's top 10 pick, Michael Penix. He's on target here. It's a 30-yard touchdown pass. The Falcons win their second straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's Tua Tagovailoa. He's got nobody open, so he'll just hot-foot it himself. 7 yards for the touchdown. The Dolphins find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, each team's been able to manage just one touchdown, 7-7 tied at the half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Rams offense and Devontae Adams heading back onto the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. They'll run Abdullah. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. They'll come up here, first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That is the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Cardinals 6-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll manage only about 3. So it will bring up third down.
Made at the 3-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
50-50. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Amir Abdullah. Touchdown, Tokyo. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Jones now on the return. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Cards offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
14 yards on the play. And the Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Nice.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Up 3rd and 9.
From the gun, it's Murray.
Nice.
Incomplete.
What's up?
Attack, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for a punt. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Rams offense, and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Adrian Taylor Demerson on the tackle. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
It's 4th down.
They are going for it. Stafford. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
And the Rams, 1st down. It's a gain of 6.
Now give up the middle. And not much
Man,
there.
can't even get out of this hole.
The original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
A shotgun snap to Stafford.
Oh, wow.
Snapped away, incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Should I go for it or punt it? I think I'll punt it.
Both teams team headed out for the Rams as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he steps into this one, gets up a big kick, angled for the sideline. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession.
That's what's up. All the way to
They want
6.
to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. This one complete right side. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
17 yards. That's good. Cardinals, first down.
Here's a give up to the middle. Connor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Here's Murray. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now Murray keeping it himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Murray will throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
3rd and 1.
They'll go with the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
Another Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's Connor. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Murray.
Nice.
They're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to air this one out. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
The Rams offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle they go. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for a loss of a yard. minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Screen works to perfection. Give them 18 yards and move the chain. First down.
Tokyo. First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And a
I'll give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Simon on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 45-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? So it's a win for the visiting Rams. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen.